All right, who's our subject for true or false?
It is time to play true and false. The next 25 minutes of the show are dedicated to the Guardians.
Yes.
Oh, I lost.
And today's true and false candidate is none other than Terry Francona.
Oh, Tito.
The head man, the boss. We had to dig deep for some of these to find some that I don't think.
Let me give you my parlay.
Okay.
J Bull G Bush.
Yeah, you see, but
My 3-leg parlay.
mostly these questions have nothing to do with their
No, they don't.
careers.
We'll
They're
see.
like random dopey
But
statistics.
y'all
Yeah.
just know that.
In
Y'all-
the 8th grade, his teacher's name was
Did I
Mrs.
have-
Dinwiddie.
Wait a minute.
True or false?
Has me and G Bush ever lost a football player?
Yes, plenty of times.
Yeah,
Terry
think I have.
Francona picked his ass 5 times in the dugout in 2021. No, it was actually 4 times.
Wait, did you see my first question? That was literally it. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
ready. Hold on.
Scoreboard ready. Steve, punch it up. True or false? Tito's middle name is James.
James,
I have no idea.
we were always friends
Easy money.
since our childhood days. Then we made our plans. Then we went and go our special way.
What is wrong with you, man?
Bull says false. G says false. J says false. Tyvis says true. This is a chance for Tyvis to take the early lead, except his middle name is John, not James. That is false.
I got my parlay looking good right now.
Tyvis in the hole early.
My
And
parlay.
Tito is part of. He's probably one of the baseball apostles.
He is.
See,
That's a good one.
yeah,
I can't believe you
that was
wrote
cold.
that on the board.
That was cold. That was cold.
You are
Like
sick,
that.
not ill.
Question number 2. Francona was a first-round pick by Montreal in the 1980 MLB
I
draft.
have no idea.
That's crazy. I don't even know if it was the Expos back then.
Boom, 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 boom.
Jay feels confident on this one.
I have no idea.
He's got the confident smirk. True, true, true. And G. Bush says false. The answer,
It's true.
it is true.
Yep.
It is true. Jay,
Don't blow my parlay, G.
each with 2.
He would have been a
G,
much better player had he not had
Each
knee
at one.
issues. Tito.
Good pinch
Not have
hitter.
issues.
Knee issues.
How old is
Fact.
Tito?
He's got to be 64-ish, maybe.
I feel like in his, like the 80s,
80s. I'm like, you got drafted in 80.
the 80s was the decade of like the standout pitch hitter. I feel like we don't have those guys anymore.
No, we don't. You're
You
right.
had Tito,
Yeah.
right? You had Lenny Harris.
You remember there
You
was
had
a,
Rusty Staub, who's a great pitch hitter.
Elvira Espinosa.
there was a guy.
don't have those guys
no,
anymore.
I was going to say the Indians had, but he was great with the bases loaded. Pat Tabler.
Pat Tabler.
His average with the bases loaded
Yes,
was
Pat Tabler.
insane.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Question number 3. Terry Francona was born in South Dakota. True or false?
So
How would I know this?
let me. I'm just. Listen, hold on. Let me just throw this out here. Let me just throw this out
Jay's
here.
confident again.
No. Let me just throw this out here. This is a freaking layup. You handed this man a layup on today. You do know this guy knows Terry Francona personally.
So?
You do know that he's been to his house.
what I'm saying.
They shared dinner together.
I don't know where you were born. I'd guess Canton.
You see what I'm saying? This man is intimately involved with Terry Francona and everything Tito.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this
That's
ain't
crazy.
They felt
Jay
bad
says
for
false.
He's still going to win.
Everyone says false. So either his bio's lying or you guys are all silly because the answer, according to his bio, is true.
I was gonna say. I was gonna say. I think he was born in North Dakota.
No, he was born in South
The
Dakota.
difference between North Dakota and South Dakota is
One word.
one word.
I hope
that's
you didn't
it.
get
I mean,
these
they're all
answers from
blobs
the
together.
WKYC article. again.
Bismarck.
No, this is from the Cleveland Guardian's official bio of Terry Francona.
I don't know.
I thought it was. I really did think it was the other Dakota.
No, it was South Dakota.
Okay.
It was South Dakota. He has several
They
South
should
Dakota
just
high
make it
school
one
records.
Dakota.
South
Yeah.
Dakota.
We need
merged
two
them.
Dakotas.
Yeah. Do we need the division?
I think Pierre is the capital of
North
South
Carolina
Dakota.
or South Carolina.
Bismarck.
I thought Bismarck is North Dakota.
It is. Bismarck is North Dakota. Pierre is South Dakota.
There you go.
We'll do a geography test one day on the
I love
on the show.
capitals.
That'd be fun.
I
You
know
all
too.
state capitals.
Make it.
Question
don't let
number
it be a
4.
wheel.
All right.
Tyvis, this is a baseball question right up your alley. Francona is the only manager in Major League history to win his first 8 consecutive World Series games.
Man, this is no. Stop it. He swept one of them.
G says false. Tyvis says false.
What? You don't know the answer?
Well,
Jay says
I
false,
think
and
it's-
Bull says true, which means one way or another we're having a new leader in the clubhouse.
Yeah.
And the leader is Adam the Bull.
Of course he is.
God, I don't remember.
I don't remember
These
this.
guys, Tyvis and G are whining about Jay, and I know a thing or two about
Jay
that.
has had a steak
I had
dinner
you second
under a
place.
candlelit rooftop moonlight atmosphere with Terry Francona.
It wasn't
and it's Adam
moonlight.
the Bull.
It wasn't moonlight.
They had dress shoes on too. You know
Jay
what?
were his nicest off-brand Timbs for that dinner.
There is some truth that we may have. No, never mind.
By the way, I am probably one of the few people that has seen Terry Francona starstruck.
I thought you were going to say naked, and I was going to say,
No, I have not
Bull,
seen-
what the heck are you about
Yeah,
to
no,
tell
Well,
us?
first of all, a lot of people have seen him naked. He's been in a baseball locker room for a million years. Guys walk around naked all the time.
Starstruck by whom?
When he met Michael Stanley, who I worked with at
Wow.
at the Fan.
While you're going true no matter what on the next one?
Blind true.
Wow, he's usually right on those.
Hey, can we do a? If we do a, is this worth more?
This would be the one that I don't.
Is this a blind? Is this blind?
What's
true
the
worth
standings
2
right
points?
now,
No,
guys?
after 4 questions, Bull has 3, Jay has 2, Tyvis and G each have 1.
Oh, wow.
I just need
So
you.
if we go blind,
You blew my parlay.
if we go,
If you go blind,
Not
it
yet.
does not count. 'cause
No
it's already a
bonus.
If we
blind
go
guess
blind, can we get
anyway,
2
even if you know the question.
No bonus.
no bonus. Okay.
No bonus.
Changing the rules here? Come on, let's go.
Question number
Trying to get
5.
extra points.
I tried it.
Francona won college baseball's Golden Spikes Award
Oh,
at
that's
Arizona
that's
in 1980.
false. Oh man.
I think there's a lot of good players that came out in 80.
No, he was drafted in 80, so there's
No,
no
he was. Yeah.
So there's no way.
Yeah, the season ends and then he got drafted. Yeah, could very well be true.
Hey man,
Yep.
G. Bush says false.
I'm just keep going false.
Everyone else says true, and the answer, Tyvis, I hate the fact that you're now 6 for 6.
I know, every time he does it, he gets it right.
This is obnoxious.
Every time he does. I tried to throw him off by saying there were a lot of good players that came out in 1980.
I don't like that at all.
That's weird that I am 100% at that.
Do it again then.
I'm cool.
Do it again.
Nope. For what? It's only good for one episode.
Next question. The most home runs Francona ever hit in a single season of his professional career.
Yeah.
You mean
was
of his
5.
major league career?
Major league
Major
career,
league.
yes. Major league career was 5.
We'll just keep rolling with it.
False, false, false. Bull says true. If Bull gets this,
I can't catch him.
you can't catch
Because
him.
I think there's just one left, right?
There is one left.
Yeah.
Let's see it, Steve. No, there's 2 left. Excuse me.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
I think he
sir.
had 7 one year.
No,
3?
3.
Okay, 3. I knew it was low.
3.
I knew it was a very small
That's
number.
just a terrible question.
You got it right, Bull.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
No, I
No,
said
sorry.
true.
Bull's just saying he got it wrong. It's a
It's
great.
just
No.
like a,
What's the standings?
There's
We're
2
tied.
questions
hate
left.
that question.
We're tied. You're 1 down. You're 2 down, and I think
I'm
Gino's
on.
G. Bush is in last. G. Bush cannot catch
Yeah.
anybody.
Bush
Bull
is
and
in
Jay are
last.
tied at 4 apiece. Tyvis has 3.
Go ahead.
Question
Lock
number
it in.
7.
No, I'm not doing that.
All 4 of Tito's kids played collegiate
Oh,
sports
collegiate sports.
Of any kind.
of any kind.
Okay.
I wouldn't. I don't think they let his kids sit at the crib.
What was the question? Because I didn't even.
All 4 of his kids played collegiate
sports.
sports.
Collegiate. Ooh, that's tough. You ain't got genes like that.
Tyvis says true.
True.
We have 2 trues, 2 falses, but I want to read G. Bush's. Hit that like button for your boy, please. That is true, even though his answer is false. The correct answer to this question is false.
Yeah,
3
I
of
know-
his 4 played
one of them
collegiate
didn't.
athletics.
I knew one of
of
them
them went
did not.
straight to the Naval Academy.
You are correct.
Because
Yeah.
Jay actually drove them to college.
I helped move him in.
His
at
first
Jay
year
had
at
the best-
Tito,
with
he
the-
moved them in.
At
With those
Annapolis.
type of questions, Jay's
So
got a
what's
big
the?
advantage.
So you
Alright.
lost or won?
So coming down to the final
Too
question,
many personal questions.
won.
This better not be another
Jay
personal
has
question.
I have a 2.
a 1-point lead over
Oh,
Bull.
oh, okay. So this.
Heading into the final question.
Okay, so we could tie. I kind
This-
of want overtime.
This last question, for the
hilarious.
record,
Overtimes are fun.
No, they're
this
not.
last question came from MLB.com.
False.
His bio. Do not question anything about it. This is directly from the Cleveland Guardians website.
False.
Steve, take it.
Giving hints with that comment, I don't like it.
Terry Francona is a big fan of the band Imagine Dragons.
They ain't had an album in years.
Can you see Tito jamming out?
No, wait a minute. No, wait a
In the
minute.
dugout?
Wait, no.
Mikey, you're talking too much over there.
I'm trying
I
to get
don't
in
like
their
it.
head,
You're
Bull.
giving hints.
I'm trying to get in their head.
You're giving hints, and I'm very upset about that. Damn it.
You know what, G? You've been wrong on all of these except for this one.
You know,
He is a huge fan of Imagine Dragons, according to MLB.com.
There you
Jay,
won.
I'm guessing that's not the music he played on your guys' intimate dinner at a
no,
rooftop?
it's not. It's not. I didn't know that's not even on our playlist.
I knew that because
I just assumed since he was a Michael Stanley fan.
Nah.
Yeah,
like,
I was trying to do that too. I'm like, I know some of the music he likes.
Yeah.
It just doesn't fit that
I-
genre.
So despite the fact that Jay got the last question wrong, Jay, you are a champion today.
Yeah,
Yep.
That was
You
feels
and your
good.
close personal friend,
It
Tito
feels good.
Francona.
It's good to get back in the win column.
It was tailor-made for you.
I think I've got 11 wins now.
Please.
What is, Tyvus,
12,
how many
right
points do you
there.
have?
He ain't.
No, I'm being Tyvus. Tyvus, like,
that
I've
boy-
never lost one that's been
That boy ain't
football
never
player.
smelled. He ain't gonna never smell 11
Hello?
wins.
Hold on, we got a
Hold on.
caller. Go ahead, caller.
Hello?
You're on
Paul,
the air.
is Paul D. Patel?
nah, he busy right now.
It's Tito.
Yeah, he said.
Tell him I'll call him when I normally do at 1:30.
Reservations tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tell him to text me where.
Dress
Yeah,
nice.
text
Dress nice,
him.
right?
They go Taylor.
I don't dress
They
nice.
felt so bad for you that they went and gave you a layup.